as a wrestling fan, there is only one thing I enjoy more. When one of my favorites wins a championship belt, and that is when my theory is proven correct. Oh my goodness, yes.
They're two sisters who talk. Two sisters who talk in front of and their friends.
Hello,
And welcome
to another episode of
Two Sisters
Talk in Front, the podcast where two sisters talk about one topic
and almost never stay on it.
Yes, forget what we're talking about. I'm Heather.
I'm Mandy.
And Wrigley is chasing a toy. So, in our audience today is our father.
The disembodied voice of our dad.
And Mandy is breaking green beans because it's almost in the summer and we haven't had any freaking green beans.
Alright, no green beans until today, and I bought these at the grocery store. They said they were local, so hopefully they're more local than like shit they had in the winter. I haven't either.
So, it is currently the beginning of August.
We're back to school season.
Mm-hmm. Back to school season, all the tiny notebooks.
It's a big week in my house.
It's a big week. School starts on Wednesday.
Maddie is officially a kindergartner.
To school all day.
How is she a kindergartner?
Never good this year. So, you have to take all your school supplies to school on Tuesday?
Yeah.
How many kids are in class?
I don't know, because they have 3 kindergarten classes. Maybe there's only like 10 to 15.
Really?
About 10 to 15.
Each kindergartner has to buy 1 box of printer paper.
It actually is 5 reams, but if you buy the box, it's cheaper, and you get like 6 reams. So
Wait, why wouldn't you buy a box?
most people do buy a box. Yeah.
What are they doing for all the copy paper?
And then I just saw. Well, I figured it out now.
Mm-hmm.
Because they put that law into effect this year where nobody can have cell phones on them during school. So they have to start printing out everything again.
Then what's the point of having all the fucking apps?
Plus the one app, it can't get to work right. I have to do it online.
So we're getting back to this new age.
Yeah. No electronics except for the school-given iPads. What?
They get iPads.
Yeah.
They get on a cell phone.
Exactly.
What does that make sense?
It doesn't make any sense to me, but I
She
mean...
can call you.
I think you're a kindergartner or a phone anyway, but let there's...
What if something happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we don't live in the age that it was when
It's
we
not
were
the
in
80s
school.
anymore.
Yeah, it's not the early 90s anymore, guys. Come on. You can't make it that way either. Sorry. But yeah, that starts this week. Yeah, Meet the Teacher night is Tuesday. We do know her teacher's name. And she could send out an email on Friday. I have to sign something that says that she can be called Maddie.
Your name is Madeline.
Yeah. You can't just say she has a nickname. She goes by Maddie. You can't say that. You have to sign something now that says she has parental approval, permission to use Maddie instead of Madeline.
You don't have a different name. Your name is Heather. I have a different name.
I have a different name. Like when we were in school, it was just, oh, this is Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
Or if the teacher called you by, if they called me Amanda, I would be like, please call me Mandy, or I don't answer to that. Or I would just make them learn that I didn't answer to it. So,
Or they just called you whatever they wanted to call you.
yes.
They call you shithead.
No, they couldn't call me shit.
Did they ever call you Heather?
Yes, I had several teachers call me Heather. At least once. And they go, I don't know why I called you that. I know you're not your sister.
I never had anybody call me by my brother's name.
You're the oldest.
Did anybody call me their name?
So next weekend is our first soccer game.
Woo!
What time is it? 9 a.m.?
9 a.m. on Saturday. Yeah, that's our first game. We just sent out the snack schedule this morning, which that's going well. I think we have 3 games where we don't have anybody in there yet, but I don't think all the parents have seen it yet. So. It's going to be a fun year. Probably a little chaotic. We do have a couple of kids who have actually played like, organized soccer before. So.
And y'all seem excited about it.
Yeah.
Which is a plus. If you're disinterested, you're already in a hole if you're not interested.
Yeah, or
Because it's hard to get excited about something that you're not excited about in the first
Exactly.
place.
Like, I was just happy there was only one moment of tears.
And what
It was the half.
me?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that ball stayed.
That was before the.
That was before practice started. We did discover that during when we got our soccer roster that the other Mandy is not on our team.
Yeah, this was the whole reason you were coaching.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I was
I
going
wonder
to
if they did it because they're both named Maddie.
I think so.
She'll never get to play.
Everybody
They
has
have
to
to
play.
play at least half the game.
Yes.
4-on-4, we could just rotate out.
Yes. We only have eight kids, 4-on-4 on the U6 field, so you know it's not a standardized field.
We have 4 or 5. We have a 3-year-old.
Yes, we have a 3-year-old.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah, no.
I know there's gonna be a goalie on your team,
No,
but
I mean,
that goalie is on the other team.
No, nobody wants to.
Nobody wants to play in the goal. No, at this team.
Dude didn't want to move.
No, he didn't. But yeah. So no goalies again. Nobody standing in the goal.
Time for practice.
6:30.
6:30.
We got to pick Maddie up, don't we?
You guys have to pick Maddie up at school, but that's at like 3:30.
Now, on that day, are you going to be staying home, or what's going to happen that day?
No, Evan and I are gonna take her to school, and then we're gonna go to work late.
So we don't take her to school.
No, but I figured you'd want to. Somebody would want to come with us so they could learn how to pick her up.
Yeah. You want to talk about your Facebook group growing exponentially overnight?
Yeah. So also, I did it again today, and we've gotten 87 new members of our Disney group.
Alright. I added like 3 people today.
Did you keep their email? Did you added them? Yes, I need those emails. So next time you're adding people.
I don't think they left an email.
Okay, if they didn't, don't worry about it.
Okay.
If there's an email under the first question, I need to keep it or leave
Yeah,
it.
I don't have an email.
Did any of them have a restaurant?
You gotta tell me these things if you're gonna make me an administrator.
Okay. Anywho, so I created the Indiana Families Travel with Mandy Hicks Facebook group in. It's a lot, but you know, whatever. In my Indiana Families group in February, and on Wednesday of this past week, I had 149 members. It was a public group. Anybody could join. I was like, I didn't see the reason to make it public. You joined because I invited you. And so I posted in a couple of chatter groups around the state about our trip to Illinois last weekend. Or actually, it was the weekend before last. And how we stopped at Wally's in Whitestown on our way. And if you never heard of Wally's, it's kind of like
Bucky's.
it's a little tiny brother to Bucky's. And there's only 3 locations in Illinois, and then there's this one in Indiana. And so my husband called it the Midwestern Bucky's. It was very clean. You could tell it's very new. They didn't have a lot of this, like, there was a lot of coming soon signs. But, like, the minute you walked in, you smelled, like, caramel corn, but not, like, Target caramel corn. Like, actual, this was just made caramel. They used to have caramel corn. That's the only thing you ever smelled when you walked into Target. When they had the cafe, popcorn. No, they had caramel corn. Yes, they had caramel corn at Target. It smelled like caramel every time you walked into Target.
Where?
Our Target in Kokomo had caramel corn. And every time you walked into Target, all you smelled was caramel. And it was like microwave popcorn caramel.
This can't be a popper. I'll tell you about caramel.
It was caramel corn in Kokomo. And oh my god, every time we walked in there, I got a headache, and I was like, okay, we have to.
Target's popcorn.
Yes. I'm sure it's probably good popcorn. I couldn't hate it.
You just don't want to cook.
No. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that fake, like, it's not actually like the caramel you just made smell. Does that make sense?
Oh, you often make fresh caramel?
No, I don't, but
Or check it.
caramel. Not to be confused with the town in Indiana. But anyway, what was I talking about? a lolly. So it was this, and I was just like, it was in a chatter, not my local one, but one nearby.
So that one post got you 300 followers.
Oh, more than that by now. It got me almost 400 followers in the last like 4 days.
So what's that do for you?
That means Facebook is promoting my group. More people around the area, around at least the ND area and like Pocono area will see it. I also posted a couple of other things about some other groups that I monitor, so like the cruise group and our Disney World planning group in the same chatters, and have gotten multiple members from those. I even posted about them in my own Facebook group and got some members of those to that group.
Let's do it for a podcast.
Again, I can do that if you remind me.
This will be my 3rd time reminding you.
Will it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll work on it. Yeah, I now have over 530 people in my group. I've gotten about,
I think it's more than that.
70 new contacts out of it. 49 of them yesterday, like in the morning. So I transitioned my public group into a private group, and like more people are now like, they don't want to join.
Facebook. I joined like some podcasting groups on Facebook.
Yeah.
And people talk to you about AI stuff. There's some heavy AI stuff. Some very bad Photoshop. It made me feel better about what I put out there into the world about our podcast.
I was like, yes, keep talking to me about this AI slop that I use.
Like, I try not to rely too heavily on ChatGPT. I use it for research purposes. Because it gives me more clear answers than Google does.
Yeah.
Because Google gives you the promoted answer, which bugs me to no end. Like, I asked ChatGPT, how can I extract the audio from a video? If I ask Google, it sends me to these videos and websites that do the most roundabout way. And ChatGPT was like,
Here's your instructions.
airdrop it to your computer, extract the audio through QuickTime, and upload it to Spotify.
Yeah.
It was so simple. I put all our episodes that we have posted on YouTube, airdropped into my computer, extracted the audio, and uploaded to Spotify. In like, 2 days? I mean, it seemed hard at first, but once you got the hang of it, it was fine, and I'm gonna do that, like, every time. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the raw footage right now. Once I get, like, an extra picture, I might start doing it. But, it's gonna free up a lot of room on my phone, because I use my phone to edit, because it's more convenient for me. But yeah, so, FYI, we're on Spotify and Apple.
Right, subscribe, follow.
You want to talk about Wrigley surgery?
Okay, so we took Wrigley to the vet last week because she has a growth on, which basically her sternum, right like below her rib cage, and it's bigger and it's red, but it's not something that she gets upset about anybody touching or anything. She's just
Yeah, like it's not painful. It's not hard.
yeah. It's
Okay.
actually kind of like
Baseball size.
it might be a little bit bigger than that, but yeah. But it's also like hanging down, like it's like not attached to anything.
Yeah, they're worried about it bursting.
Yeah, they're worried. The vet was worried about it becoming ulcerated and bursting. So,
Because it has like its own blood supply, like
yeah, it has a lot of blood supply and a lot of inflammation in it. So she couldn't get any like actual like any cells out of it. It was just blood and inflammation she got out of it. So this week she gets to go back to the vet, which Wrigley is our protector, and as
She's
long
gonna be muzzled
yeah, she has to be muzzled.
and taken away from us.
Yes. And then she's fine. She's happy. She doesn't care as long as we're not there. And so she goes back this Friday for her Bordetella vaccine booster and blood work to see how much of the anesthesia they can actually give her. She's 9 years old and it's starting to show in her gray hair on her mouth.
She's not great, so I guess.
No, but I think the heartworm stuff did that this when the match she picked up, that's when she started to get like super on her account. Wrigley is like right here, like just underneath her nose. A week from Wednesday, she goes in to have it removed. So, and then they'll send it off to make sure it's not anything crazy, basically. And then we should have those results, she said, by like the next Monday. So,
That's good.
yeah, in a couple of weeks we'll know. We're hoping it's just a lipoma, so.
And the surgery itself, not costing that much, right?
I don't know. Less than. It's this. The surgery and the shot and the blood work are all about $650.
So it's WrestleMania weekend, and as usual, when there is a big not WrestleMania, SummerSlam weekend. SummerSlam, it's SummerSlam. And as usual, when there's a big wrestling pay-per-view / reality, this is Heather's Wrestling Rant. Or Dan has a shirt because she fights tonight. Fights. Does evil things,
With
curses.
his minions.
Huh?
With his minions.
With his mini minions. As a wrestling fan, there are fewer things I enjoy more than one of my favorite wrestlers wins a championship. And last night, two of my favorite wrestlers were fighting for a championship. So we win. Right?
Sure.
But as a wrestling fan, there is only one thing I enjoy more when one of my favorites wins a championship belt, and that is when my theory is proven correct.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And
you're correct. You wrote
for days, I have been telling everyone, so I've been telling Dad, that CM Punk is going to win due to shenanigans from one Mr. Randy Orton, who has been suspiciously gone since WrestleMania? Yeah, since WrestleMania, he's been absent. I will cite two pieces of evidence for my theory. One, I will cite a tweet from said Randy Orton, which people speculate that he was injured, that's why he was out. He was coming back. And he said, "No, I am just taking a break for the summer so I can come back and win that 15th belt." So that's evidence number one.
Red flag, red flag, red flag.
Evidence number two. If you have seen the WWE 2K26 video game trailer, there is a part of that trailer features one CM Punk and one Randy Orton doing the Rocky 3 slow motion punch where they don't actually punch each other. Piece of evidence 2. Piece of evidence 3. I lied, there's 3 pieces of evidence.
You said there were 3 pieces.
The build up to this match has been less than stellar. It's mostly like, hey, we like each other, we've been avoiding this fight for a while, why don't we just go ahead and fight? Pretty much. And then they had to like make a miscommunication. On Saturday night's main event, they had to tag team together. It's like, can they go into this? Not one of my favorite tropes of wrestling. Saturday night main event, Cody and Punk had to team together to fight, I think it was Gunther and Sami Zayn. Because they were championship. The Sami and Gunther won, the stipulation was that it would be a four-way match for the belt. So they didn't win. Cody and CM Punk won.
Okay.
And they made a mountain out of a molehill, pretty much. They tried to make, pastrami out of shit. I don't know. But CM Punk, lifted his belt, and I guess the belt kind of hit Cody in the face a little bit.
Oh, God.
So when they went backstage, there was a big, you did that on purpose. No, I didn't. So they turned that into, this is why they're fighting. But what makes it more interesting now is that Randy has history with both of them. During the era that I did not watch wrestling, Randy and CM Punk had many matches, and you know that Randy and Cody basically came up in the ranks together. The nepotism group, because they're all second generation wrestlers. So yeah, I was right, and that euphoria, dopamine hit, whatever. It's so great to be right. Even when you know that it's probably written by ChatGPT. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about me being right. Because how many times did I tell you that Randy was going to ruin it for Cody? A lot.
20 or 30 every time.
Yes, I told you a lot. The only other person who I paparazzi to, which is my father. So yeah, that is my wrestling rant. What, acknowledge me? Acknowledge me! Is that it?
I think that was it, yeah.
Okay, so,
Turn it around, I'll say it's a wrap.
no, we put a video of Maddie coming out of the pool saying, thanks for watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
She's our girl. Right, Critter?
So yeah, tonight is, there's 2 nights of summer so now.
What's next?
Tonight,
What's that for?
Danhausen, obviously.
Danhausen fights Dominic Mysterio tonight.
That'd be the first man.
No, probably not. There'll be the women's ladder match. Chad Gable fights Penta. Seth Rollins fights Roman. I think that's it. I don't think the Vision are doing anything. I don't think. So yeah, that's the end of our podcast. If you like it, please give us a like, share with your friends. We are now on Apple Podcast and Spotify. Search for Two Sisters Talking Front. Anything else you want to add?
I don't think so.
Anyways, as we always say, thanks for watching. Bye.
That's a wrap.
Yay! That was fun. That's so crazy. See you next time for another Mandy video. And also like and subscribe and click down the bell. See ya. Bye.